Turn $3 into $100. The ginger bucket money system. This tiny piece of ginger cost me $3 at the grocery store. Dry, expensive, and to most people, completely ordinary. But 8 months ago, I planted this exact same thing in a 5-gallon bucket sitting on my patio. Today I am harvesting it. And what just came out of this bucket is going to shock you. I am not pulling out $3 worth of ginger. I am pulling out over $100 worth of fresh organic ginger. From one bucket. From one $3 root. That is a 3,000% return on investment from a bucket on your patio. No garden. No land. No experience required. Just a bucket, some dirt, and 8 months of patience. Welcome to Senior Gardening Tips. Drop a comment and tell me what country you are watching from. I want to see how far this ginger growing revolution spreads. Now let us turn $3 into $100. Let us talk money first. Because this is not just gardening. This is wealth creation disguised as a plant. Grocery store ginger costs $8 to $12 per pound for conventional. Organic ginger? $15 to $20 per pound. That is more expensive per pound than many cuts of meat. A mature ginger plant in a 5-gallon bucket produces 10 to 15 pounds of ginger. Let us be conservative and say 10 pounds. 10 pounds at $10 per pound equals $100. From a $3 investment in a $5 bucket. But here is where it gets even better. Ginger is perennial. One planting produces multiple years of harvests. That $3 piece of ginger becomes a perpetual $100 per year income source. Forever. This is not gardening. This is printing money at home. Legally. Hit that subscribe button right now because by the end of this video you are going to want every single trick we share here every week. Step 1. Getting your starter ginger. Go to any grocery store and buy organic ginger. It must be organic. Here is exactly why. Conventional ginger is treated with growth inhibitors to prevent sprouting during shipping and storage. These chemicals stop the ginger from growing. You plant it. Nothing happens. Wasted money. Organic ginger is alive. It wants to grow. Plant it, and it explodes. Look for ginger with visible eyes or small green shoots already emerging. These are the growth points. Each eye becomes a new plant. A piece with multiple eyes becomes multiple plants. Here is the insider secret nobody tells you. If you see ginger at the grocery store already sprouting little green shoots, that is the jackpot. Stores usually discount this because they think it is going bad. It is not going bad. It is ready to plant immediately. I have bought sprouting ginger marked down 50%. That is when you buy 10 hands, plant 10 buckets, and create a $1,000 ginger operation for $15. Now cut your ginger into pieces. Each piece needs 2 to 3 eyes. Let the cut surfaces dry overnight. This prevents rot when you plant. That is it. 10 minutes of preparation for a $100 harvest. Drop a comment right now. Have you ever tried growing ginger before? 5-gallon buckets are ideal, and here's why. Ginger roots spread horizontally, not deep. A 5-gallon bucket provides the perfect dimensions. Get buckets free from restaurants and bakeries, or buy them at hardware stores for $3 to $5. Drainage is critical. Drill 10 to 15 holes in the bottom. Ginger hates waterlogged roots. Too much water causes rot and kills everything. Now the soil formula. 50% quality potting soil. 30% compost. 20% perlite or coarse sand for drainage. This creates soil that holds moisture but drains excess water perfectly. Fill your bucket 3/4 full. You will add more soil later as the plant grows. This technique is called hilling, and it dramatically increases your harvest. Total setup cost? $7 to $13. That is your entire infrastructure investment. And this bucket and soil get reused year after year. After your first harvest, your return on investment becomes infinite. Smash that like button if these numbers are blowing your mind right now. Place your ginger pieces on top of the soil with eyes or shoots facing upward. Press gently so they are stable but not buried. Cover with exactly 2 inches of soil, not more. Ginger does not sprout if buried too deep. Water thoroughly. Place your bucket in bright indirect light or partial shade. Ginger evolved as an understory plant in tropical forests. It does not want full blazing sun. Morning sun with afternoon shade is ideal. Temperature matters. Ginger thrives at 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. In cold climates, keep it indoors near a sunny window until outdoor temperatures stay consistently above 60 degrees. Now wait. This is the hardest part. Ginger takes 2 to 4 weeks to sprout. Do not dig it up to check. Leave it alone. Keep soil consistently moist, but never soggy. When your plant reaches 6 to 8 inches tall, add 2 to 3 inches of fresh soil around the base. This is hilling. Ginger forms rhizomes on underground portions of the stem. More buried stem means more rhizome formation, means bigger harvest. Every time the plant grows another 6 to 8 inches, add more soil. Keep doing this until the bucket fills to the rim. This technique alone increases your harvest by 30 to 50%. The difference between a 10-pound harvest and a 15-pound harvest. That is $50 extra from just adding dirt a few times. Ginger is ready to harvest when the leaves start yellowing and dying back naturally. This happens 8 to 10 months after planting. The plant is telling you it has finished growing. All the energy has moved underground into the rhizomes. Stop watering 2 weeks before harvest. Let soil dry out partially. Then tip the entire bucket over and dump the contents onto a tarp. Do not pull the plant out. Just dump everything. The soil pours out, and tangled throughout that soil is your harvest. This is the moment where most people gasp. The original $3 piece of ginger has multiplied into a massive network of thick aromatic roots. Weigh your harvest. 10 to 15 pounds of fresh ginger from one bucket. 10 pounds at $10 a pound equals $100. Organic prices? That is $150. From a $3 investment. Now cure your ginger. Brush off the soil, but do not wash it. Spread rhizomes in a single layer in a cool, dry location for 1 to 2 weeks. Properly cured ginger stores for 6 months at room temperature or a year in the refrigerator. Here is where the system becomes infinite. During harvest, save the best rhizomes with the most prominent eyes. These become your seed ginger for next season. One harvest gives you enough seed ginger for 10 buckets next year. 10 buckets equal $1,000 in ginger. All from your original $3 investment. Start with 1 bucket. Prove it to yourself. Then scale to 10 buckets. Then 20. I know growers running 50 bucket operations producing 500 pounds annually and grossing $5,000 from their driveway. You now know exactly how to turn $3 into $100 using nothing but a bucket and ginger. Most people watching this will go to the grocery store next week, buy $3 of ginger, use 1 tablespoon, and throw the rest away. But some of you will buy organic ginger tomorrow. Plant it this weekend. Follow these steps. And in 8 months you will message me about your harvest. That is when you will realize that growing your own food is not just about health or hobbies. It is about real wealth creation. If this video opened your eyes today, hit that like button. Subscribe to Senior Gardening Tips for practical money, making garden wisdom delivered every single week. Comment below which step surprised you most. And tell me, are you starting with 1 bucket or going straight to 10? Happy gardening, friends. Now go turn $3 into 100. See you in the next video.